Big Ronnie saying if you don't watch this guy's YouTube channel, you're making a big mistake.
What's up, everybody? OGP back with me. Well, OGP back with me. OGP, that's me back with you. It's Monday. We're 2 hours later than we normally start because I had some things going on today, but that's okay. 7 o'clock, that's a nice time. 10 o'clock on the East Coast. So look at the flying through space over there. Whoa, that's kind of a cool background. The StreamYard here lets us have these different kind of backgrounds now, like videos instead of just still images. Kind of cool. I kind of like it. But anyways, how's everybody doing? Can everybody hear me well? I'm always concerned about that now. Very big concern. But some fun stuff to talk about this week. And I got some mail. I got a movie I got to talk about. And we're going to do a giveaway here in a little bit. So hang tight for all that. Don't go nowhere. But first, let me say hello to everybody. Gail, what's up? How you doing? Lots of time again, my friend. I appreciate your friendship. Let's get this party started. Let's do it. That was a little bit early, and I know a lot of folks were like, 5 o'clock, what's going on? Where are you? But a little bit later today, a little bit later. TC, yes, the Wheel of Doom. It is happening. It is happening tonight. I have not heard from my daughter yet. She is not able to contact us for like 2 weeks. So about a week from now, we should be hearing from her. What is up, OGP? Robert C, what's up? Look at this Tiki Ghoul. What's up? Sean 420, what's up? And Gail, pick up Sleepaway 2 with Slip and 3 with Slip and Howling for $1 each at a library sale. No way. That's great. That's an awesome price. Antonis, what up, Antonis? How you doing? The Wicked Network. What up, Wicked Network? And Indrid is in the house. What's up, Indrid? Brian Sanchez. And good, you can hear me. Nice, sweet Elika. What's up, Elika? How you doing? Robert C, love the shirt. Yes, you know what? I'm christening this shirt today. This is the first time wearing this. I actually got this off of Temu, and I wasn't sure how the quality was going to be or anything, but it's okay for the price. I think it was like $7 or something. Kind of cool looking shirt. I don't know how long it's going to last. The stitching and everything's not the greatest, but it looks pretty cool. I really like the look of it. So I thought, here we go. We will rock this shirt for live streams like this. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Mr. Bones, what's up? Ortega, what's going on, homeboy? So you got a job interview and stuff. How'd that go? Hopefully well. But here we go. Let's talk about some things. Interesting stuff to talk about this week, because I had thought that there was going to be nothing worth going to the theater for a while now. I wasn't expecting to see anything in the theater until the Thanksgiving movie. So like another week from now. But I was wrong, because this week it's A Wonderful Knife. If you have not seen this trailer yet, check it out. So we all know, if you know anything about Christmas movies, the classics, It's a Wonderful Life. A story about a person who is kind of like fed up with life or whatever, and was like, oh, I wish I was never born. So they lose their life, and the movie's about them getting it back. It's a Wonderful Knife. It's kind of like that. Person loses their like identity or whatever, or their life. Nobody knows who they are. And but it's also like horror and twists and stuff. Looks really well shot, looks fun, and I'm very excited about it. I'll be going to the theater this weekend to check out, where is that? Right there. It's a Wonderful Knife. Looks kind of fun. It really, really does. So you got to check it out and let me know. Have you seen the trailer for it yet? And let me know your thoughts. Also, The Marvels comes out this week, which I don't really care about. I just don't care. Brie Larson, Samuel Jackson. It's an hour and 45 minutes, rated PG-13, as always expected. I just don't care. I just don't. But It's a Wonderful Knife. Going back to that, it is an hour and 30 minutes, so not too long. Also, forgot to mention, it has Justin Long and Joel McHale. So I was kind of impressed with the cast. With, I was like, them some names. them some names. And it runs an hour and 30 minutes, and it's rated R. So my guess would be that would be the one to go check out this week. And when it comes to physical media this week, there's really only two things I want to mention. Well, three. One, I goofed up last week because the movies I was telling you were coming out last week are actually coming out this week. I looked at the Blu-ray calendar wrong, so they're coming out this week. The important one is Violent Night. That's coming out. You're getting a 4K release, which it came out on Blu-ray a while back. And, it's like, if you want a good movie, don't buy it when it comes out on Blu-ray. Wait for the 4K because you know it's going to. So Violent Night coming out tomorrow on 4K if you're interested in that. I wasn't the biggest fan. I thought it was a little bit long, and it just didn't do it for me. David, whatever the guy's name, I forget his name, but great actor and everything. We love him from Stranger Things and all that, but I don't know. The movie just didn't do it for me. It's nothing that I need to go get. But Violent Night, it's one that if I had, I'd leave it in the collection, but I don't need to go spend the money to get it personally. But I know it had a big following. A lot of people enjoyed it. So if you're looking for the 4K, tomorrow's the day for the 4K. Also, in the way of physical media this week, we've got WARHORSE ONE. This is coming out from my good friends over at WellGo USA. We talked about this a couple weeks ago, and I had a giveaway. I actually broke down and watched it last night. WARHORSE ONE. It's a story. And the first thing, I was talking to my wife about this. First thing that she said was, is it based on a true story? Because when you read about it, it sounds like it would be based on a true story. From all indications, everything I've read, I can find no evidence that it is based on a true story at all. But it is loosely about the United States. It's like a small story from the United States leaving Afghanistan a couple of years ago. But WARHORSE ONE from our good friends at WellGo USA. And once again, I'll just read what they've said here. WARHORSE ONE on Blu-ray and DVD. So it's already out. You can already stream it on Peacock. If you just want to watch it, you can see this on Peacock right now. Yeah, Peacock. And I think you could probably watch on Amazon as well. But WARHORSE ONE, but Blu-ray and DVD tomorrow. It follows a desperate civilian rescue attempt set in motion shortly after the 2021 withdrawal of United States military from Afghanistan. After a SEAL team helicopter is downed en route to the rendezvous point, the lone surviving operator must evade hostile insurgents and navigate treacherous terrain while guiding his one remaining charge, a traumatized young girl, to safety. Co-directed for first time by Johnny Strong and veteran William Kaufman. So it's written by a veteran. It's written by a guy who's been in the trenches and stuff. So it kind of tells you, like, as far as the accuracy or maybe what war is really like, it's when it's written by somebody who's been there. That's kind of neat. It's kind of neat. But as far as the cast or anything, I didn't recognize any of the cast members. But I'll tell you this: the runtime was like right at 2 hours, but it was. Let's see if it says here, 126 minutes. But there's like 5 minutes of credits at the end, so it's really right at 2 hours. But it was fun all the way through. Starts off, at the beginning, you're on this helicopter with the guy. It gets shot down. He's the one guy that survives, and he's trying to dodge insurgents. Stumbles across this caravan that had a girl, and everybody else in the caravan had also been killed. So it's like two different traveling parties of military folks getting out of the country. And there was one survivor from each, one the guy, and then one the little girl. And then his job is to now get her out of the country safely. So a lot of action, a lot of craziness, a lot of kind of Red Dawn vibes at time, going through the mountains and stuff. And I'm trying to think, what was that other movie not too long ago with I can't remember, but anyways, a guy trying to get a little girl to safety. It was fun. There's parts where it's like you're kind of feeling like Rambo, where he's like, just like, there's all these insurgents and he's got different weapons and stuff, and he's just whooping ass. So it's pretty fun too. It is pretty fun. Action, good pacing. It doesn't really feel like 2 hours. If you watch this, if you buy this or watch it, either way, you're not going to be mad. It's definitely one that I'm going to throw up here on the shelf in the collection, and maybe someday either I'll watch it again or like maybe one of my kids want to watch it or something like that. But WARHORSE ONE, a good movie from WellGo USA coming out, and you can buy it at any major retailer. WellGo USA movies always popping up at Walmart and stuff like that. So that's coming out. And that's pretty much all I have in the way of my notes right here. But everybody, if you haven't already, hit the thumbs up button for me if you would. I would appreciate that. I really, really would. We're going to talk about the prize package here in just a moment. What we're going to do for the giveaway here. It's like a horror themed prize package. A few things from some of my favorite franchises and stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoy these. But I just got this in the mail today. This is pretty cool. There's nothing out there. I just recently watched this with that Fat Samurai guy, and we loved it so much that I was like, I gotta go get a copy of this. And it's funny because we both loved it. So I was like, you know what? So I got a copy for me and a copy for that Fat Samurai guy. So next time I see him, I will be dropping that off with him. But we are going to open mine up right now. And this is a movie. I was over at his house recently, and we were going to watch a movie. We were just looking around for something to watch, and we stumbled across There's Nothing Out There. And we're like, well, let's check that out. It looks pretty fun. It's directed by Rolf Konevsky, who Rolf Konevsky, I've only met him in person once. Great dude. And when I did meet him was about a year ago. I was at that all-night horror-thon with Master Chaos, and we ran into Rolf Konevsky with another friend, Ben Stober, there at the all-night horror-thon as well. And Rolf has directed all kinds of movies. And this is fun because this is kind of like the story is you've got these people going to stay. I don't know if it's where they were going. They were going to a cabin or something like that. I'll read about it here in a second. But then like bad things start happening, but it's goofy, but they understood that. They didn't try to make it something it wasn't. They had fun with it. It is a fun ride. It's hysterical. And, it's a good horror movie, but you will laugh your ass off at the same time. There's nothing out there. So let's see, take it out of the slip here and then inside. And this is, I got this from, Ronin Films. So here we go. Or Ronin. I think it's Ronin. I'm not sure. But here we go. Opening up, and we've got 2 discs in here. Let's see. One is Blu-ray. Two is Blu-ray. There's Nothing Out There. Disc 1. I guess maybe I'll have to read the back what the 2 discs are. But we also have this poster. How fun. Let's see here what this looks like blown up. Is this something I'm going to have to go get a frame for? Man, let's see. It was a fun movie. I could go get maybe next time I run into Rolf, get his autograph on this. But here we go. There's Nothing Out There. That's pretty cool. I'm debating. Do I put this back in there and leave it complete? I don't know that the movie's ever going to be really worth $1 million, like with the poster in it or anything. But this is also a weird size poster. It's a weird size. I don't know, but it's kind of thick paper. It's like good quality. You've seen Alien. You've seen The Thing. Now meet their long lost cousin, Little Guy. Oh yeah. So yeah, I'll deal with putting that away later. Just set that over there for now. But there it is. There's Nothing Out There. And let me read what it says here. Made by then 20-year-old. Wow, he was only 20 when he did this. That's crazy. And that's pretty darn good for a 20-year-old. But made by a 20-year-old Rolf Konevsky. There's Nothing Out There. It's funny, intelligent, and always, always, always rewatchable. I would agree with that. A blast of goop and boobs. That's true. From beginning to its loopy finale. Mike is always getting in the way of fun. His obsession with horror movies and their rules dictates that no matter where he goes, he can't help but expect to find a monster lurking around every corner. But this time, his paranoia may be justified. And that's right. That jarred my memory a bit because when we watched this, and this came out a couple years before the first Scream movie. But if you watch this, you're going to go like, oh my God, that's just like Scream. Oh my God, that's just like Scream. They have a guy, like one of the leading actors, is going around telling everybody, like, you can't do this because in horror movies, you'll get killed if this happens or that happens. And he has his rules for surviving horror movies and stuff. just like Scream. So a lot of that's crazy. And I don't want to say or put words in anybody's mouth or anything, but heard from a friend who knows Rolf a bit that Rolf, I guess, kind of felt the same way, like, after Scream came out, like, kind of weird. That's kind of like this a little bit. But anyways, it's fun. It was a fun watch. And if you do see this, you're going to be like, you are going to draw the connections story-wise to Scream. But if I get that back in there, but there it is. This is really cool. I'm really excited to have this and maybe get Rolf to sign it down here someday. That would be really cool. So anyways, yeah, there's nothing out there. Very happy to get that. Very happy. It showed up in the mail today, and I was like, yes, this is cool. Let me get caught up on some of these comments over here, and then we'll talk about some other stuff. Let's see here. Preminator, what's up? I saw the Thanksgiving trailer. Looks good. Yes, the Thanksgiving movie, Eli Roth, right? It looks very good. Cannot wait to check that out. Love the skull shirt, bro. It's badass. Well, thank you very much. Thank you. OGP, I have hope you're having a knife fight. A knife fight. I'm missing the reference there, Mr. Bones. Is it vamp time? That's what I'm wondering. Is it vamp time? Does anybody know that reference here? Is it vamp time? But a knife, as opposed to like a nice night, a knife night. Let's see here. Not a big Marvel fan, but I'm excited to see the Marvels. Yeah, I couldn't care less. I really couldn't. Nothing against anybody who's into it. It's just not like I'm good. I am going to wait until it streams. Okay, there you go. Watch the new Scorsese flick. Great, but 3.5 hours. Indrid, I am with you. It looks good. I am very interested to see it. I'm not going to go pay to see it in a theater because 3.5 hours in a theater is a long time. I will be sitting on the couch over here watching it one day, where if I have to break it up into 2 viewing sessions or whatever, I can. 3.5 hours, long movie. It really is. Oh, cool. I do love Christmas horror movie. I've not heard of it. It's a Wonderful Knife. Yeah, no. Comes out this week, and it caught me off guard too. I hadn't heard of it until a few days ago, but it is coming out this week. The background pumpkin, is it a plug-in? I came across a similar one, but it's battery operated. No, that was like, I don't know, around $10 or something, and it is plug-in. Yep. Yeah, no, the battery operated stuff, like I got this thing, which when the batteries work, it's really cool looking how it lights up and kind of bubbles and stuff. But yeah, the batteries have been dead for a while, and it's like these little goofy batteries and stuff. And so trying to change the batteries all the time just gets old. I don't like when I got to change batteries all the time. I just don't care for it. Let's see here. Is Warhorse One actually is the Warhorse One actually do what? I'm confused there. Oh, look at this. Season 2 of Joe Pickett has some dark undertones, Brothers Grimm plotline. Have you seen it? Rob? No, I have not. What's going on over there in Texas? How you doing? And oh, wait. In the great state of Texas. gotta do that. When I mentioned Texas, gotta break out the clappers. I don't think I've seen season 1 of Joe Pickett. I don't think I've seen it. Gail, hey, some trivia. 1968, Night of the Living Dead had a rating of XXXX and was banned in several countries when it first came out. Wow, that's crazy. I did not know that. That's interesting. Michael, OGP, did you hear what Sean Clark said about Halloween fans saying 50% of them are on the spectrum? He showed his true colors. Wow. No, I have not heard that. Sean Clark, I regard as a good dude. I don't know him well or anything, would not be able to say, oh, I consider him a friend or anything. But I've never heard anything really like negative about Sean Clark. And I have not heard that, Michael. I have not. Is Warhorse One a sequel to The Warhorse? I don't believe so. I think this is a standalone movie. And the reason it's called Warhorse One is so their team, their SEAL team, because he's like a Navy SEAL, their SEAL team is like, they're like the Warhorse team. He's Warhorse One. Like, you know, like there'd be Warhorse 2, Warhorse 3, or whatever, different, you know, guys in the unit. And so he's Warhorse One. I think it's a standalone movie. That's to my knowledge. And I've never seen WARHORSE, so I couldn't tell you Wicked Network. Love that you're keeping the horror alive even when spooky season is never over, Prebinator. It's never over here, and that's what we're Halloween and horror themed year round. That's what we do. We talk horror movies because we enjoy horror movies. He said package. Yep, I got a package. You get a package. What are you gonna do with the package over here? Got a package. Steve Mayers, what's up? How you doing? I feel like I'm in the middle of a Star Wars movie in the background. I know we are flying through space here. That's what we're doing. And then every once in a while, there's a big explosion. But it's better than just like the backgrounds. And we could change it up and put it back to like just that back there. Or I had this one, but this one, it's going to change a lot. But I kind of like this one. And then like last week we had like some Halloween stuff going on, or Nightmare Before Christmas. I got like different backgrounds over here, but yeah, I was like, you know what, we'll change it up a bit and have like a little something, a little eye candy for you there, flying through outer space. Let's see here. Get back to the comments. We're lost. Jack, what's up, Jack? How you doing? Mr. Bones, OGP has the clap. I got the clap. I got the clappers right here. I know Halloween is over, but was there ever a time when kids egged your house on Halloween night? Antonis, I don't remember anything like that. And it's funny with my brother actually leaving a comment a few minutes ago here. We had as kids our encounters with other, I say kids, but teenagers, encounters with other teenagers and kids that like did things to our cars and stuff. But I don't remember ever specifically the house getting like egged or anything. And as a kid growing up, or my house here, I do have NRA stickers on the outside of my house. So maybe that warns people off. Like, don't, like, this guy has got guns. He's got guns. Don't piss him off too much. Maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. I really don't. Let's see here. Where were we? Sorry, I lost where we were. Do you know when The Exorcist with Doug Bradley coming on DVD? I don't. I think Master Chaos was saying maybe like December, if I remember right. Maybe December. But that's definitely one that we all need to get a copy of and get Master Chaos to sign that for us. Barbara, what's up, Barbara? How you doing? That would have been a cool tagline for the film, Mr. Bones. Missed opportunity on nice night or something. Sorry. Michael's here too. What's up, Michael? Here we go. Yeah, let's get to it. You know what? Let's call it 7:30. We'll go about 7 more minutes of chat before we dive into the giveaway here. So I'll try and get caught up on the comments, and then we'll talk about what we've got to give away this evening. What all is in the prize package here. Are you sure it's not a bong? No, it's not a bong. It kind of looks like one. It kind of looks like one, but it's not. And you cannot put your weed in there. No. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm not a big Halloween fan, so I can't blame Sean for saying that. Yeah, but to accuse 50% of people kind of being on the spectrum, that's calling like 50% of the fans like crazy. I mean, I don't know. I'd have to hear the comment. If whatever comment was made, I'd have to hear it. But I haven't heard it. Robert C, what's up? OGB, what's 1 or 2 movies that you've never seen but everybody else has seen it? Ooh. Man. Well, I could tell you a bunch. I've never seen any of the Child's Play sequels. I've never seen any of the Child's. I got the box set here, but I've never watched them. Other movies I've never the Fast and the Furious movies. I hated the first few minutes of the first one. I've never gone back. But that's a tough one to think of offhand. That is a tough one. Right, OGP, the wicked shit will never die for the horror peeps. No, it won't. It definitely won't. We're doing this year round. Sean Clark, a stand-up guy. I talked to him when he does our Horror Hound shows in Indy. I met Jamie Lee Curtis, George Romero, Robert England. Nice, Gail. Yeah, no, and I don't know. I don't know. I can't speak to that about Sean Clark. I just haven't heard the comment or anything. Do you have any movies from this year that you didn't expect to be as good as you expected, that you didn't expect to be. Oh, so movies I watched this year that were better than I expected. To me, the Exorcist Believer was better than I had thought it was going to be. The Nun 2 was better than I thought it was going to be. I had to think about that. Let me pull up my letterbox here. Have you ever egged a house? I've egged a lot of things, but I don't know that we need to dive into all that. But no, like we were a bit of a wild bunch. We were a bit of a wild bunch as kids and teenagers and stuff. But yeah. I do recall rolling around with some eggs from time to time. And a house. I don't know about houses. I know we teepeed houses. But I'm trying to think like eggs. I don't want to incriminate myself on other things. So I will not divulge any more about what or where or whom I may have egged. But we did a lot of dumb things when we're young. Saw X was very good, but I don't know that it was better than I thought it was going to be. Bones and All. I didn't, I know it came out last year, but I just watched it this year. Bones and All. I really loved that. I'm trying to see other movies that I've seen that maybe came out this year. Let's see here. You know what? And I had never watched It Follows until this year, and I loved it. I thought that was great. I'm excited that they're going to do a sequel to that. Evil Dead Rise came out this year. I hated it. Renfield. I thought it was going to be pretty hokey and cheesy, and it was to a certain extent. But Renfield, I thought was pretty good too. The new Scream movie, that probably the biggest of the year, Scream 6. After Scream 5, I went into Scream 6 going, this is going to suck. I am going to hate this. And I loved it. I loved Scream 6. I really, really did. Let's see here. How about Love on a Leash? Or Sleeping Dogs Lie? Anyone who's seen the Voyage to the Bottom of the Barrel episode where we watch Sleeping Dogs Lie or Love on a Leash, if you are feeling adventurous and a little frisky, a little feline friskiness, Love on a Leash, there you go, check it out. Cocaine Bear was not as good as I had hoped. Back in January here now, and that's about it. The big one of the year would be Scream 6. Growing up, somebody busted all jack-o'-lanterns on our street. Dad blamed punk teenagers. You know what? There's times it happens. The pumpkin smashing is a thing. There's a reason. There's a band named the Smashing Pumpkins because teenagers or early 20 people get a kick out of it, and it's messed up. When like a little kid has carved the pumpkin and put it out there. My recommendation: don't put your pumpkins outside until Halloween night, and once you light them and light the candle and put them in there and leave it out there on Halloween night, leave it out there overnight. If somebody wants to come by and smash it, more power to them, because what's going to happen, the pumpkin's just going to rot. You're going to put it in the trash anyways. Let them have their fun. Who cares? OGP, you need a LED sign in that cave that says Halloween is 24/7. That would be sweet. I'll put it right back, maybe like over here or something, kind of by the Train to Busan poster. That would be cool. Blackbeard's in the house. What up? 729. So we'll get into this. We'll get in the giveaway here in just a minute. A couple more comments here we'll get caught up on. Hey, what's up? Any plans to go to Vegas? What movie want to hang out at the new Cinestalker pad soon? I've been talking to Cinestalker. He's still getting settled in, but he's like, oh, you come down at any time. We're trying to work out a date that works for both of us soon, so we can go down there and hang out and kind of christen his pad with a little partying up. So I should be doing that soon. As far as going to Vegas with Wet Movie One, no real plans right now. I'm not sure when I'll be seeing Wet One again, with his work schedule and me being kind of far away from him. I'm just not sure right now. He works a lot. His boss, Fonzie, has been cracking the whip and keeping him in line. And so I'm just not sure right now. Hopefully soon. I'd love to get back out there with the wet one. DG, what up, what up? Bada bing, bada boom, or bada what up, what up, what up? I've never seen any of the Lord of the Rings movies. Interesting. I struggled through them. They weren't really for me. So it was kind of it took some effort to get through them for me. It really did. Well, for me, this is going to blow your mind. 2 movies that everybody's seen that I've never seen is The Godfather and Pulp Fiction. Robert C., get it together, man. What are you doing? Get it together. Wow. Man, I need a sip of Diet Coke after that. Those are 2 movies that are like, I mean, yeah, wow. Everybody should have seen those. Those are movies that we shouldn't even have to talk about because everybody's already seen them, right? Wow. Robert, get it together, man. You're out of control. I rewatched The Exorcist Believer a couple nights ago, and I still love it. Nice. Very cool. Fight to Good Fight. What's up? I've never seen the Top Gun. Wow. Never seen the Top Gun films. Okay. And that's, you know what? I have heard people kind of talking about, Top Gun and stuff. I get it. The new younger generation and stuff, it may not be as cool as it was for us who grew up in the 80s, because back then those airplanes and stuff were all like super cool technology to us, but we didn't have stuff like cell phones where you could see the whole world or do whatever in the palm of your hand. So it was pretty damn cool when those came out, when the first one came out. And I think if you had any bit of nostalgia for the first one, you definitely wanted to see and probably loved the second one. But, if you weren't a fan of the first one, or if it never pulled you in, the second one probably wouldn't do anything for you either. But I rate both of them 10 out of 10. I would definitely recommend checking them out. They're fun. They're just fun movies. Is there some like emotional, sad kind of scenes or whatever? Yes. But they're fun rides. I love both those movies. And, and that to me, especially, like me and my brother Rob, who's in the chat here, the other, not Robert C., the other Rob, like our dad used to take us to the air shows at Miramar where Top Gun was filmed, the first one. And, as kids, we went over there, I don't know how many times, to Miramar to see the air shows, and you could see the big Top Gun logo on the building. Like Top Gun was a real thing, and it still is, but it's just moved to a different base because now that base is a Marine base. But man, it just, as much as I loved the movie as a kid. I remember, like our dad would always say, that he wanted like a chopped down version of the movie where he could just watch the flying, like cut out all the drama and stuff and just see the flying of the aircrafts because it's so cool. But that would be pretty fun, just seeing like the flying fight scenes and stuff. But he enjoyed it. And so I remember when it came out, being that, also when the movie was being filmed and stuff, me and Rob's brother, Rich, was going through some stuff where he ended up having to have brain surgery, and he was dealing with these incredible headaches and everything else going on. And he was like bedridden, and these F-14s kept flying right over our house because they were filming the movie. And then, our brother Rich ended up, having, brain surgery like later that summer. But I remember also it was right around the time I was either turning 11 or 12 years old when they were filming it and the airplanes were flying around and stuff. So a lot of nostalgic memories for me for the Top Gun movies. So they will always have a special place in my heart, regardless of how good they are or anything. But I recommend them. I think you'll like them. I hate Fast and Furious. Me too. Yes. The ghetto car culture never interested me. Vin Diesel is also awful. Yeah. Not a big Vin Diesel fan. Pitch Black was okay. Other than that, I could really care less about Vin Diesel. The whole car thing, and this is another thing, growing up in San Diego, like my brother and I, there was a big street racing scene. Everybody had the low riders and the hot rods and everything else. And I'm sure my brother, and I know I spent some time down at the races, with different friends that had, race cars and stuff. So that was cool. But starting to watch the first Fast and the Furious movie, like 15 minutes in, I was watching with Fluff, and I was like, dude, turn it off. This sucks so bad. This is so horrible, so cheesy and lame. I just could never get into that. But the whole hot rod and street racing thing, I thought was kind of cool. Cars flying out of the backs of airplanes and landing and driving is the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life, though. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Watching Sean's channel for the filming locations, but I get he's got a chip on the shoulder sometimes. Well, Indrid, I don't know. So here's the thing about Sean. You know, he does the horrors, hallowed grounds, really cool videos where he goes and he checks out different places. And he gets a lot of access to places that we wouldn't, because he does represent a lot of actors. And so his day job, you know, if you will, is he hobnobs with some really Hollywood elite folks. So if he does, I don't know. I've never really sensed that from Sean. But maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I'm not sure. But I know he gets great celebrities to go to conventions, and I love that. And I enjoy the Horrors Hallowed Grounds. But yeah, I'll check it out. I'll watch the video and see if you know what I my takeaway is from it. Maybe we can talk about that again next week. Con Nearby is going to have cast reunions for Porky's trilogy. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, and the Greasy Strangler. Nice. Well, so the Greasy Strangler, Michael St. Michael's, I got him to sign a poster. Make sure he hears you when you say what your name is, because I told him my name was Phil. He thought I said Bill, and he wrote Bill. So yeah, be careful with that. But he is a great dude. Both of the guys from Greasy Strangler are funny dudes and real pleasant to deal with. I'm surprised you've not seen all the Chucky movies. I love all of them except for a couple. Yeah, Antonis, I'm not the doll movies and the monster movies and stuff. It just never been really my cup of tea. But you know, maybe one day. I tell myself I'm going to watch them, but I just haven't gotten around to it. Have you spoke with Cinesoccer since his new apartment? Yes, I have, and he seems to be very happy where he's at now, and I'm very happy for him. Very happy. We used to do drive-bys with eggs. Fight the good fight. Hey, like I said, I'm not going to talk about where or who we may have egged. I'm not going to talk about it, but definitely we had eggs and we were in cars at times. Why is Larry not here? I'm not sure. Maybe Larry's at work. He might be. What about the Fall of the House of Usher? Deal with the Devil. No, I haven't seen those either. But I think Fall of the House of Usher, I have those, and Deal with the Devil. I think that just I've seen it on Amazon or wherever it's available. But I haven't watched them yet. I have not seen those yet. I just watched Blood and Honey. It was pretty fun. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan. I wasn't. Yeah, I wanted to like it more. I also enjoyed Scream 6. Nice. So here we go. Oh, look, yeah. Robert C. welcoming Robert T. to Texas. Yeah. Yeah. No, you guys, the two Roberts, worlds colliding in the business area, like and both of you have something to do with the grocery industry for a long time. What's your favorite action movie of this year by far? Favorite action movie? I don't know, Jack. I don't know. Action movie. I don't really. I can't think of anyone off the top of my head. I can't. But we got to get in. It's 7:39 now. We got to get into this giveaway here in just a minute. So I'm going to try and Deadpool fanatic try and get caught up here. Shaving cream, eggs, Smashing Pumpkins was more of a 90s thing. No. You can't do that stuff now. People will freak out and get offended, and you'll get canceled. It won't be good. Michael, it was the Anita horror podcast with Christian Hanna. He was upset. Okay, interesting. Okay, so I'll have to look into that. Look at this shadowless man. What's up? How you doing over there? Way over there. Hello, everyone. Hope you all had a nice Halloween last week. Love the skulls on your shirt. And that's badass necklace. Like style. Well, thank you, Shadows Man. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Yeah, no, hopefully everybody did have a wonderful Halloween. I had a fun Halloween, giving out candy right here, and we had the trick-or-treater cam. So if I'm live again next Halloween, we'll do the same thing. We're totally going to do that again. Cody Salsa Geek, what's up? Top Gun movies, yes, love them. I love them. I saw the second Top Gun before seeing the first, just because I'm not a Tommy Cruiser guy. Yeah, you know what? I get that. A lot of people are like, Tom Cruise, You know, I have certain actors that I just don't care for. But I enjoy the movies. I enjoyed them. Are the Blue Angels in Pensacola now? Well, so the Blue Angels, I believe their official headquarters is Pensacola, but they do train a lot out in Yuma, Arizona, but they travel around and go to different air shows, different bases and stuff. Did you ever get the soda fridge for the Cape? Yes, right back there. Boom, 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 boom. Right back there, courtesy of Robert C. Isabel, what's up? How you doing? Sean 420, new Young Guns is coming out soon. I haven't heard about that. Interesting. I know OGP what I'm doing, not watching those movies. I know. Yeah, get with it. Get with it, especially Godfather. Come on now. Robert C. I'm Southern. That me saying kidding with you about Godfather Pulp Fiction. Yeah. Amen to all the Top Gun talk. Yes, Rob. No, 100%. Very nostalgic, for both of us as far as being such a big part of our lives. Sean Clark, yeah, I've seen some of the location videos. Yeah, he goes to some pretty cool places, some really cool places. Hot take: Terminator 1 is better than Terminator 2. Oh, interesting. I like Terminator 1. I know T2 is really, that really, if you didn't know Arnold at the time, that really put him on the map. I'd have to go back and watch him. If T2 was just like one of the biggest movies of the decade, one of the biggest movies of all time. And I think Terminator 1 was just kind of under the radar when it came out, so it just didn't get the love that T2 did. But Terminator, the first Terminator is, I would prefer it probably better than the first. Is it a better movie? I don't know, but I would watch Terminator 1 before Terminator 2. Give it away. Yes, TC, give it away now. Man, that's throwing it back to a high school, driving around, listening to Red Hot Chili Peppers in high school, man. Give it away now. What he's got, you got to get put it. All right, I can't. Hey, you know what? We're going too far with the lyrics here. What he's got, you got to get it, put it in you. I know what you're talking about. But I'm not the lyrical genius. So let's see here. The great news: the Scorpions announced 2024 Love at First Sting Las Vegas residency. Oh, that's cool. Scorpions, man, that would be a fun concert. Can you tell me what jump scare got you in the theaters watching Exorcist Believer? I've seen it. Jump scares don't really get me. It's funny. I go to the theaters with Fluff and I turn to, like, when the jump scare's coming, I love watching him jump. And I tell him he always jumps like a little bitch, but jump scares don't really get me. Terminator 1 is more horror. I can see why you like that one more. Yes, agreed. T2 is nice and polished. I love how dark and grimy part 1 was. Agreed. Let's see. What about the Halloween horror houses in the garage when you were in your first decade? Yeah, nails and foreheads. Yes. So, and so, talking to my brother about this stuff here, that is so. As kids, like our parents, specifically more our mom was all about horror movies. But our parents were all about movies. And, and our dad actually made like haunted houses in the garage. And even our like neighborhood we grew up in, there was like another house up the street. I think it was Nathan and Eric's house where they had like a haunted house going through it. You wound up in the backyard and stuff. But our dad was all about the haunted houses and stuff. And, and I remember watching, with our mom, like Friday the 13th, Poltergeist, just different like Psycho, different horror movies back in the day. And that's really kind of like what, kind of pushed me into horror movies. And I was, for a long time, I didn't watch movies at all, really. I really didn't. But then, after the kids started getting older and I started having more time on my hands, started getting back into movies and then refound that love for horror movies. And so, here we are sitting next to about 2,000 of them right now. But so we had our dad had this, like it was a mannequin head or something, and he drove a nail right in the front of her forehead and had like fake blood, and then so the head would be on the ground in the middle of the haunted house and stuff. It was great. He had some great haunted houses, like a lot of fun. We were very lucky. We grew up in a neighborhood, especially that area that we lived in. We grew up in a neighborhood with a lot of other kids that were all about the same age and stuff. So we were very, very fortunate, and great childhood experiences, great memories. And unfortunately, for Rob and I, our brother, and both of our parents have already passed away, but we still got each other, and hopefully I got to talk to Rob, because hopefully we'll be spending a little time in Texas here next month. So, but anyways, let's get into the wheel, everybody. Let's talk about the Wheel of Doom. Let's talk about what we're going to give away this evening. And I will, let's see. I got 2 movies that I'm going to give away and 2 other little goodies here to one lucky winner. And these are, maybe you got them, maybe you don't, but these are movies that I love. I just love these. And so hopefully whoever wins doesn't have one of these 2 copies here. But what we're giving away is, because I've recently upgraded. So from my collection here, the collector's edition, it's a DVD of Pumpkinhead. If you haven't seen, watching the movie Pumpkinhead on DVD is fine. It is fine because of the quality of film and when it was shot and everything and the effects. You don't have to have this on 4K. You will still enjoy it on DVD if you don't have it. So I'm giving away a copy of the first Pumpkinhead movie. Hey, and if Wicked Network wins, now Wicked Network will have Pumpkinhead 1 and 2. But there it is, Pumpkinhead. And then also, as we approach the holiday season with horror movies and stuff, the movie Krampus, it doesn't get any better for Christmas horror than the movie Krampus. So somebody's going to get this with the slipcover. Krampus, a great, great, fun Christmas horror movie. Love this movie. These 2 absolutely love these movies. Absolutely love him. And then a couple other things that I love, little trinkets here from movie franchises that I absolutely love. And I should have been wearing my necklace today, but this is a keychain right here. And it is, look at that, Jason Voorhees with the machete. But it's a keychain. I took mine off and turned it into a necklace. You could do the same if you choose, or put it on your key ring and have Jason and his machete travel with you. So there is that you will win with this. And from The Shining, if you've seen The Shining and you love The Shining like I do, as evident with my pillows back here, you know all too well about, let me get this out of here, a specific hotel room. Let me take this out so you can see it better. A specific hotel room, in particularly room 237. Another keychain here. The Overlook Hotel, Sidewinder, Colorado. And come and play with us since 1907 right there. So somebody will win the replica keychain, hotel room key for The Shining, and the Jason Voorhees Friday the 13th keychain with the 2 movies. So boom, 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 boom. There you go. So you got these 2 sweet keychains coming your way, and these 2 movies to one lucky winner tonight on the Wheel of Doom. Let's see. Eric Wemmett is an Albertsons SD in El Cajon. Nice. Is he like a GM now? I mean, man, being that old and stuff. Not that we're old or anything, but Eric, man, hopefully he's at least a GM by now, or at least some type of upper level key carrier or something. But that's cool. Did not know that. There can only be one. You know what, Jack? You are correct, sir. And it's funny because we haven't heard this in quite a while now.
There can be only one.
There can be only one.
Winning.
There can be only one.
There can be only one.
There can be only one.
You were in it to win it.
There can be only one.
Indeed, there can only be one. There can only be one. There can only be one. And so one of you will get this, and we'll see what happens with who wins. Hopefully somebody in the good old US of A wins this, or somebody in Canada. Man, if I got to mail this to Australia or something, we're going to have to talk. But I didn't set any rules or anything. So we'll spin the wheel and see where the cookie crumbles, or how the cookie crumbles. So there we go. Those are awesome. Elika, cool. Glad you like. Indrid, nice. And Tonus is loving the Shining keychain. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. The Fluffy Gamer's in the house. Oh, what up? Hello, Fluffy Gamer. And speaking of the Fluffy Gamer, big shout out to our homeboy Michael Ray Bauer, who is a little under the weather right now. Hopefully Michael gets to feeling better really soon. And I say the reference, if you don't know what I'm saying, Fluffy Gamble, it's because Michael's impression of Fluffy going, minty fresh. The pumpkin head is take a look at the disc here. It's a minty fresh. It's a minty fresh. But so if you've never seen that video, I don't remember which video it was in, Fluff, but yeah, Michael Ray Bauer doing his impression of Fluffy is hysterical. So that is that connection. Who can it be now? Who can it be? I don't know. Let's see. We will have to get it up there. So that is correct, Mr. Bones. Donkey Lips himself. Yes, the legend. What a sweet, sweet human being he is. He's a great, great dude. And I hope he gets feeling better very soon. Pardon me. I should have muted myself while I'm hacking in your face here. But let's see. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? What are we going to type in? You know how we do it. If you want to be in the giveaway, you're going to have to type in something really sweet here. I know what we're going to, let's see. I love Salute Your Shorts. Yeah, no, you know what? And Michael's so cool, man. The first time I ever met Michael when I was with Fluffy and Wet One, I think Wet Movie was there, but me, Fluffy, Wet One, and Michael all went out to dinner, hung out one night. It was awesome, just hanging out. Yeah, he hooked it up with a copy of Salute Your Shorts and autograph picture and stuff. Michael's a great dude. But fun show, a very fun show. A due for a win, Reggie. Hey, I don't know about that, Reggie. I don't know about due. Hey, it would be cool to see you win again, but I don't know about due. You just cashed in not too long ago. NG just stopping by to say, hey, wish I could catch your live streams more often. NG, well, I appreciate that. Appreciate you dropping it. Wish you could hang out with us more, but I get it. People have lives. People are busy, got stuff going on. No, I'm never going to be mad at anybody for not hanging out. This is just, the thing is, hey, if we ever get to where we got 1 million viewers, great. But you all are the core, and I never want to forget any of you that we've been hanging out with for a couple years now. All the friends, the homies, just hanging out, talking movies, and having fun and stuff. That's what I love. And so when you jump in and you can hang out, you do that. Otherwise, no hate. We will not forget about you, and we'll still love you anyways. Look at this right here. See, the super friends. Anyone who's ever hung out here with us, just whether you've ever supported the channel or not, or whether because not everybody can afford to, and I get that, and so I'm not going to be mad at anybody for not doing that, but you're all super friends. Anybody that's just hung out with us, that's played in some of the Wheel of Doom giveaways and stuff, you're all legends, all friends, and that's all that matters, is we're here hanging out, having fun. Yep. Is it okay to enter? Yeah, Tech 360 100%. Tech 360 100%. Definitely. Robert C. I could say Robert C's due for a win. It's been a while. Tech 360. It's been a while too. Tech 360 won. You won something before, right? One of the Amazon gift cards before, right? Tech 360. I want to say we're all due. TC, right? Yeah. No, I know everybody's really due because there hasn't been a wheel in a while, right? So technically, everybody's kind of due. So let's see here. What are we going to type in? What are we going to type in today? Somebody throw something out and let me see. Somebody get a good thing. What are we going to hashtag? What are we going to hashtag today? Somebody, first person to throw out something cool. That's what we'll go with. That's what we'll hashtag while I pull up the wheel here. Let's see here. Let's get this ready. Okay. The wheel is ready. Somebody throw out something cool. We need to hashtag something cool or funny. Tofu farting fairies, TC, Turkey Day, Barbie. Oh man, Barbara. Well, okay, I get the connection, Barbara. I get the connection, the Barbie and the Barbara. I get that. Turkey Day. We're not hashtagging turtles. These ballsers. That's kind of funny. Hashtag still here. There you go. Thanksgiving month. Terrifier 3. I don't. Terrifier 1 sucked. I hated that movie. I know a lot of people love it. I did not care for it. Terrifier 2 is way too long. It had some good moments, but way too long. Halloween Spirit. There you go. You know what? I'm kind of liking these ballsers. That's hilarious. So I'm gonna type in something here. So here you go. If you want to be in the contest, right now, start typing in hashtag these ballsers. There you go. And then and then when we stop typing these ballsers is when we will do the giveaway. There can only be one. That's a good one. Oh, Fluffy, guess my guess my fart. So I sent this video to Fluffy and Web Movie One, everything, all kinds of people. But if you have not seen, go on. I think it was on like Instagram or TikTok or wherever. But look for guess my fart. It was hysterical. The video is hysterical. It's like a game people are playing where one of them is going to fart and they say guess my fart, and the other one has to guess what the fart's going to sound like. It's hilarious. So guess my fart. Yeah, that would have been a good one, Fluff. But I love it. Oh yeah, Turduncan would have been good. That would have been a good one, Turduncan. But here we go. Barbara Holiday is starting us off. Let me go ahead and pull up the wheel here. Share that screen. Wheel of Doom. Bum, 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 bum. There it is. There is the Wheel of Doom. And we will start off with Barbara. And then we've got TC and Tonus. Oops. And Elika. Tech 360. And then Mr. Bones. And Robert C. And Hobbs. What's up, Hobbs? I think I saw you comment already, but I didn't say hello to you yet. I don't believe. Hobbs, how you doing? Good to see you dropping in. Deadpool. And Indrid. So, and I wonder how's the Charger game is on. My son's out there watching it. And for his sake, I hope they win. Otherwise, I hope the Chargers lose every game from here to eternity. Preminator. And Wicked Network. Trying to get through these names as quick as I can. House of G Fam. What up, House of G Fam? So if I'm jacking up your names a little bit, forgive me here a little bit, please. Oops, Steve Mayers. And let's see, we got Mr. Bones in there already. Thelma's here. What up, Thelma? NG. And then Reggie. And Raka. Let's see here. Rob. Mark. And let's see, we got Raka in there already. And here's the rule. We have this ongoing rule. If you spam the comments by posting a whole bunch of times, you get the boot. So you enter once. And if I don't, once I review all the names on the list, if I don't call your name out, you can let me know there. Chargers up 20-6 with 4 minutes remaining. Yeah, the Jets, man, with losing their quarterback in the first game of the season. Their season went down the toilet really quick. What about spelling a D proper grammar? Yeah, no spell. I think if we're talking about D's ballsers, no, I think we're okay if we misspell or something. Is that what you're talking about, Rob? Weren't a lot of the people who used to come in just for the giveaway? Yes, Antonis, there was a lot of people. And that's why I kind of like wanted to get away from it, because we were getting too many people just here for the giveaways. And it kind of took away from some of the fun. It made the giveaways too long. And I really want to give things away to good friends, homies, and people that, are, just hanging out and love horror movies, or personal friends or whatever. But the people that just dropped in for the giveaways, they were taken away from the fun we had. So that's why I kind of backed away from the EMAG, and ETAG things. God bless my Vikings. Well, there you go. Yep. Sorry to my New England Patriots. At least the Bruins are doing great. Yeah. Man, it is not the Pats' year. A lot of people on the let's hate Mac Jones bandwagon. The Mac Jones is not the problem. Mac Jones just needs a little bit better offensive line. And Mac Jones needs to throw the ball to Juju Smith-Schuster a lot more, and Hunter Henry, because they catch the ball. The rest of those clowns on offense don't catch the ball. If all the drop passes were caught in that game the other day, it would have been a blowout. New England would have won, double digits. Their receiving core has to learn how to catch the ball. They really need to learn how to catch the ball. But hey, yep, Bruins off to a good start. So let's go Boston. Let's go Boston. Speaking of Boston, yeah, I got the look. Got the Boston Scally cap here that I'm rocking. The Halloween Rose Boston Scally cap. Like, kind of cool, getting away from just wearing a ball cap all the time. But I'm digging. I'm liking it. I'm liking the hats. I'm liking this, and it fits a little better than the other one I have. This one. This was the Temu hat, and I still got it. I'm not going to get rid of it, but I like this one. It's a little more comfy. Let's see here. Yeah, I know. Man, the Pats. It's not been a great year, but you know what? We have a great draft next year, hopefully. I love what the Patriots are doing this year. My uncle is having. I love it. TC, that's messed up. That's messed up. Andrew Cole, what's everybody's pick for scariest movie of 2023? Scariest movie. Ooh, interesting. So here we go. I think we're done entering. We've got a little lull in the entering. So stop entering right there. If you have not entered yet, it might be too late, unless you are a homie or something like that. Otherwise, like a channel legend. Otherwise, I think we're done. So let me go ahead and I'm gonna put on here. I always have some honorable mentions that we put on the list, right? We love to take care of the legends. So we definitely have to get Balzer on here. We definitely have to get Larry on here. We definitely have to get BN Chili on here. I'm trying to think of other channel legends. Forgive me for forgetting if I've forgotten. You know what I didn't put up? I forgot to put up the banner today. Man, forgive me on this. This should have been up here tonight. Giveaway tonight, the Wheel of Doom. We'll decide who's taking home a horror-themed prize pack. Man, I can't believe I forgot to put up the banner there. But let's see. Did you ever watch Tenebrae? No, I haven't. I need to watch that, Rock. I really do. And people have been recommending that for a while, but I have not seen that yet. Haven't really watched too many scary movies this year, so I don't really have one. What's yours, Indrid? Oh, yeah, there you go. And Gail, 100%. Gail. Gail's, these balls are, there you go. These balls, breaking my balls over here. You guys are breaking my balls. It's great. Nice. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to check that out. And I'll make a list here. Look at this perfect time. And Larry, the Batman fan. Hello, Mr. OGP, and hello, everyone else. Larry, I just threw your name on the wheel. I already got you up there. We're gonna get you in the giveaway Wheel of Doom spin here. Anybody else? Well, let's go through. Let me review all the names on the list right now. Yeah. Oh, my bowls, my freaking bowls over here. So let me see here. We gotta get some music going on while we're doing the giveaway, right? But let's see. Maybe should we put on a little this?
We don't know.
Oh, what are you gonna do? Forget about it. I can't hear. I don't know when they're over or not. Let me turn that off. Here we go. Let's see here.
The language on you.
Yeah, whoa. You blow your father with that mouth? You gotta get a little Tony Soprano in there. Let's see here. Should we go? I better turn the volume down. I don't want to blow out your ears when we do this. But should we go with the appropriate music for a funeral home? Music for a funeral home to honor everybody that is eliminated from the Wheel of Doom. Everybody that meets their doom on the Wheel of Doom right here. We'll get the music, the appropriate background music to honor your memory when you are knocked off the Wheel of Doom. So here we go. Let me review the names on the list right here before we spin the wheel. We're starting with Barbara TC, Antonis, Elika, Tech360 Gamer, Mr. Bones, Robert C, Hobbs Horror, Deadpool Fanatic, Indrid Cold, Sean 420, Predminator, The Wicked Network, House of G Fam, Steve Mayers, NG, Reggie, Raka, Rob T, Mark G, Fight the Good Fight, Balzer, Larry, the Batman fan, BN Chili, and Dan, BN Chili, and Dan, and Gail. Who else are we missing here? Who else are we missing? Oh, yeah, yet to watch Saw X. Probably the best horror movie of the year. Probably the best horror movie of the year, Saw X, my favorite. So here we go. Is the music too loud? Is the music too loud, everybody? Am I blowing your ears out with the funeral home? Should we have a moment of silence? A moment of silence as I sip some Diet Coke while we honor those folks lost in past Wheels of Dooms. In their memory, a moment of silence with funeral music. Thank you. Thank you. Look at this. Larry the Batman fan coming through with the $20 super chat. I'll tell you what, in honor of Larry, because all the contributions and everything he's done, the next time we do the wheel, it'll be an Amazon gift card, a worldwide Amazon gift card giveaway, because Larry has been stacking up them super chats for a while now. Thank you very much for that, Larry, for that $20 super chat. You rock, homeboy. The next giveaway we will give away a Amazon gift card. Who did that? That was rude. Who did that? How about the gift card? Very awesome, Larry. Thank you very much. No Amazon gift card tonight. Tonight, Larry, the prize again here is going to be this. You've got a copy of Pumpkinhead. You've got a copy of Krampus, a keychain from the movie The Shining, a replica, and a keychain of Jake Voorhees. That is the horror movie prize pack that we're giving away tonight to one lucky winner. I feel like I'm back in Catholic school. There you go. We are gathered here today to spin the wheel of doom. Dearly beloved, let us honor the folks who have fallen victim of wheels past. So here we go, everybody. Let's do this. We'll liven it up a little bit. I know Balzer absolutely loves when I go with this music right here, and I kind of dig it. So here we go. Where is it? Where's the music? Hang on. I can't find it. Sometimes I got too much stuff going on in here now, and I can't find the music. Is this the music?
Yeah, bitch!
No, that's not the music. Let's see here. Where did it go? Oh, what about this?
We were somewhere around Barstow, on the edge of the desert.
On the outside of the desert, somewhere around Barstow.
Suddenly, there was a terrible roar.
That's not the music either.
And the sky was full of what looked like huge bats.
That's not it either, man. Something about being in the desert and cocaine and lots of drugs in the back of my trunk. Here we go, everybody. All right. Whoa.
All around us.
I was about to blow everybody's eardrums out there. Sorry. If I already did, I might have blown your eardrums out already. Hey, here we go. There it is. There's some decent music. Hopefully that's not too loud. Let's see. Where's my volume control here? Boom, boom, boom. Get that up there. There we are. Let's do it. Let's spin the wheel of doom and figure out who is going to take home this prize tonight. Yeah, bitch. Let's do it. Here we go. The first person to fall victim to the wheel of doom is, and no, we don't want to jinx anybody. So I'm going to try not say any names. But oh man, look at that. The legend, Robert C, is first to fall victim. Sorry, Robert C. Look at all these things. We got Ghostface over here, courtesy of Robert C. We got Jason Voorhees over here, courtesy of Robert C. We got the Diet Coke mini fridge, courtesy of Robert C. Man, the karma has not paid off tonight, Robert. Sorry about that. Bummer. Here we go. But there can only be one. So here we go. Next to fall off the list is, damn it, Jim. Damn it, Bones. I can't do a good Captain Kirk, but I feel like a Captain Kirk reference would be good for Mr. Bones right there, considering we had Bones in Star Trek, right? Did we not? Sorry about that, Mr. Bones. Here we go. Moving on. As the great one would say, pressing on. Here we go. Who is next? Oh, no. Larry. Sorry, Larry, but you know what? That may be okay. Larry, because I know Larry's not a big horror movie fan, and this is all horror movie stuff, so it might not be right up Larry's alley anyways, but thanks for the super chat anyhow there, homeboy. Here we go. Let's see who is next to fall off. Oh, no. Elika. Bummer. Sorry, Elika. Man, Elika's one not too long ago, though. And Elika, prayers to your family. Hopefully, you all are hanging tough in that terrible, loss that you've all suffered and stuff. It's tough. Losing family is tough, and it never gets easier. But just keep their memory strong. That's the best thing we can do, is keep their memory strong and keep them in our hearts. That's the best thing we can do. So, Elika, sorry, not tonight, though. Not on the wheel. You have fallen victim, as well as Hobbs Horror. Sorry, Hobbs. It's not in the cards tonight, Hobbs. Ooh, a Dr. Pepper. I like Dr. Pepper. I like Dr. Pepper too, Larry. Dr. Pepper right now would be nice. Deadpool fanatic. Sorry, Deadpool fanatic. Yeah, no, for sure, Elika. Yeah, no, I know family's going through some tough times up there. Definitely. Hey, OGP, have to go. I have an appointment with the doctor at 8 a.m. Gail, go do your thing. Take care of yourself. If you win, I'll reach out to you and let you know anyways. Get some rest. Go see your doctor in the morning. Hopefully, it's a nice, good appointment, maybe with some good news or something. But thanks for hanging out with us, Gail. And I know the list. I'm working on it. One day at a time. That's all you can do, Elika. That is all you can do. Take it one day at a time and just keep their memory strong. Yep. So here we go. Who is next to fall off the Wheel of Doom? Who shall it be now? Who shall it be? Oh, Reggie. Sorry, Reggie. You are not gonna be. I think you were the last winner, right? Both of the movies on the giveaway. And ooh, threading the needle. Mark G. Sorry about that, Mark G. That was a close one. It's always like right there when they're on the edge. And oh man, Rob is threading the needle here. Ooh, I jinxed him. Fight the good fight. Sorry, fight the good fight. Hopefully it wasn't a jinx. A lot of times when I say your name, if I say your name, the wheel pulls you up next. But you've been threading the needle here twice now. Let's see what happens. Let's see what. Oh no. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're good. Well, I mean, House of G fam is not good. But the other name that I won't name again is not good. Yeah, I did. I really did. No, you can't say names. It's a jinx. But I did. That's what I did. But luckily, it didn't happen. House of G fam. Sorry about that, House of G fam. No, that's it. Sometimes we're just talking about things and I just blurt it out. But maybe it was a jinx. Maybe it was a jinx. I think Rob's going to be okay. I think he's going to be okay. I think he'll be all right. The thing is, Rob does not have any physical media anyways, so he'll be all right. He will be okay. And I cannot see him rolling into work with a shining keychain. Maybe, you never know. But you never know, maybe. Bummer. Antonis. Sorry, Antonis. You want to respin? Yeah, sorry, fight the good fight. We can't do that. In all fairness to everybody, it is what it is. Predminator. Sorry, Predminator. Here we go. Who is next to fall off of the wheel? Indrid. Bummer. Sorry, Indrid. Look at that. We were getting down to it. And then there were 11, about to be 10. And it will be Sean 420. Sorry, Sean. So remember, last person surviving the wheel is the winner. Last person surviving. That's how we do it. Wicked Network. Sorry, Wicked Network. You will not be the owner of Pumpkinhead 1 and 2. But hopefully you already have a copy of Pumpkinhead. But you've got 2, but hopefully you've got part 1. Let's see here. Who is next? Yeah. Sorry, Ingrid. Sorry. Oh, no. Okay. I think you jinxed yourself. I think you might have jinxed yourself. You started talking. TC. I didn't say TC. I know I didn't say TC. I know, but who wouldn't want to roll with that key? That's what I'm saying. I got one on mine. I seriously roll around with this keychain on my keys. I'm not even kidding. But those was depending on the type of employer you work for, your position with said employer and stuff. It might not be appropriate to roll in with something like that. I don't know, but everybody to each their own. But anyways, I got it. It goes with me everywhere I go. That's for sure. But let's see. Roll it again. Re-roll it. Nope. The wheel has spoken, TC. The wheel has spoken, and I apologize, but you have met your doom for this evening. Here we go. Let's see. My employer completes a keychain. That's a great way to look at it. Let's see here. Bummer. So we will not have to be reaching out to Gail, but Gail is a great person. I talk to Gail a lot anyway, so won't be reaching out to Gail for this one, though. Bummer. It's always a bummer. I had to say bummer. We get 40 entries. I got to say bummer 39 times. You know what? And Barbara. Sorry, Barbara. You know what, Barbara? I got you in there, but I didn't get Michael McNally. And so, you know what? And I reviewed the names, but I did not see if anybody said they weren't on there. Man, hopefully I didn't, because I don't remember seeing Michael on there. I know I went over the names, but I didn't say, let me know if I didn't put you on there, but I didn't see anybody. There's nothing, nobody I'm going back at the comments right here. Nobody saying that I missed that. So, but I didn't get Michael on there tonight. Darn it. I know Michael should have been on there. He should have been in with the other legends and stuff. So forgive me for that. But Barbara, it was close, but no cigar tonight. OGP, did you hear Henry Cavill is going to be in the new Highlander movie? Yes, I have. And they are going to have the original soundtrack by Queen. Nice. That's cool. I had not heard that. He wasn't on it. I don't think he entered, but he's listening with me. Okay, Barbara. I know I saw him in the comments earlier. So, okay, good enough. I would have felt really bad. I would have had to try and figure something out. This wheel needs some preventative maintenance. It does. We need to lube the wheel. We need to grease the wheel here. We need to lube it on up and get it spinning right? That's what we got to do. So here we go. Let's see who is next to fall off the wheel. And that will be Steve Mayer. Sorry, Steve. Let's do this. We got to change up the music here. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty here. So let's change up the music a bit as we approach the witching hour of the wheel. The final few names. Who will it be? Who won't it be? Bummer. Tech 360 gamer. Sorry, homeboy. You Tech 360 definitely would have been one that I would have had no problem mailing the stuff across the pond. Hopefully you got a region-free player, because I don't know that these would play on a non-region free player for you, but maybe they would. I'm not sure, but that's not something we have to worry about right now. But sorry about that, man. Absolute legends falling off the wheel tonight. But that's what happens. It happens every single time. It happens every time. Larry says, spin the wheel. The anticipation's killing him. Yeah. Oh, no, Tech 360. And just keep an eye out, because we will be doing another wheel soon. We're going to be doing another wheel soon. We're going to... Kevin, you jumped in a little bit too late. We're almost done with the wheel. Darn it, Kevin. We should have got Kevin's name on there, too. Man, absolute legend in Kevin. Your son will be a happy Bolt fan today. Yes, I think he will. And... I'm a miserable Pats fan, but that's okay. You can't, beggars can't be choosers. But that's all right. But I think he will be a very happy Charger fan today. And, the Chiefs won. Chiefs got a commanding lead on the division. But Chargers, they got a wild card spot if they play their cards right. Yeah, a little bit late. Sorry, Kevin. Here we go. Let's get into it. There were four names on here, 4 legends on the wheel. Let's find out who it won't be. And then BN Chili goes out in 4th place. Sorry, BN Chili. Sorry about that. And to anybody, to any Texas Rangers fans that may have fallen off the wheel, you all just got to win. I've loved seeing some of the videos of the families, the emotional responses to the Rangers finally winning a World Series. And one day that will happen for the San Diego Padres. Man, it was cool seeing Bruce Bochy go down there and win it. It was cool seeing a former Dodger and Corey Seager go down there and win it. So you guys in Texas, you got your W. You got your W this week. NG Balmer, sorry, NG. Yep, so close. Look at this. Here we go. Rocca or Balzer? Rocca or Balzer? I've jinxed you both by saying both your names. And Rocca it is. Rocca it is. Man, I jinxed you both. I almost kind of feel like, because I jinxed both of them, it's a D-jinx if I jinx both of them. I said them. So how do I feel about that? The fact that I just jinxed them. Because a lot of times if I jinx, I spin it again. Rocca, are you here, Rocca? Rocca. Waka, 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 waka. There you go. Hey, Rocca, where do you live? Where on this little bluish, greenish, whitish dot floating through outer space? What part of this planet do you live in? I'm very curious about that. I don't need specifics. Don't put specific addresses out there or anything. State, country, region. Where are you at, Rocca? I need to know. New York, decent. Man, love New York. I know, like when it comes to sports, more of a Boston guy, but New York, awesome, man. I love me some New York City, man. New York City. Yeah, they might not have the greatest salsa, but they do have some amazing pizza and amazing culture and Broadway shows and everything. Love New York. And in the States, great too. Not just the city, man. So much offer. Love New York. Awesome. So Rocca, this is what you have to do, Rocca. I will get this prize package coming your way. What you have to do is reach out to me. Are you on social media as far as Instagram or email? I have links down below. Private message me on Instagram or send me an email. There are connected down below there. If you message me on Facebook or Twitter, I'm not going to see them. Message me on Instagram. If you're not on there, email me and let me know that it is you, Rocca Village. And so Rocca Village. So is that Rocca, like do the rock away and lean back and lean back? Is that what we're talking in Rocca? Is that where that comes from, or is it something else? Congrats to Rocca. Yes. Love the Patriots in New York City. Hey, I love when the Patriots go to New York City, because usually the game ends up like the Charger game ended up tonight with the Patriots coming out on top. That's usually the way it happens. Like Rocca. Okay, nice. So anyways, just hit me up and get me your address, and then I will get these in the mail headed your way tomorrow. Ooh, huge Jets fan, man. It's been a long tough road for you, Rocca, and don't worry, you're not in it alone though, because our homeboy, the legend, which I haven't seen in a while, Rob Mitchell, is also a massive Jets fan, and I'm sure game one of the season for you both was probably devastating. I had such high hopes for this year, and then boom, 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 boom. Wet Movie 1. Wet Movie 1. You did not win. Neither did the Florida Gamer. The Florida Gamer and Minty Fresh DVDs did not win. What's up with Wet One? What you up to, Wet One? What you going on? What's going on? What's going on with the Wet One? Man, Wet One been cranking out that content lately and getting his exercise on and having some fun. Man, I need to get back out there and hang out with the Wet One. We got to do it, and we gotta like mob up. We got to get Wet One, and we got to mob up. Maybe Wet One of these weekends. You got to take a train down to San Diego, and then like me, you, Fluff, Cinestalker, we got to like party up at the new Cinepad down there. Got to do it. But man, what's up with the Wet One? What's up with the Wet One? What's going on? You wanna come hang out for a bit, or are you just dropping by to say hi? Let's see here. Yes, Antonis. We all know Antonis' favorite YouTuber is that one. We know this. He was working on some videos. You working on videos? So anyways, congrats again. Sorry, Balzer, runner-up Balzer, the lurker. Rocka, congrats to Rockaway from New York, Mr. Rockaway. I will get these packages sent away to Rockaway, Mr. Rocka Village in New York. 2 new videos up for my members. Nice. Very cool. Very, very cool. Just dropping by. Very awesome. Well, thanks for hanging out. Well, one. Man, I got to get over there because I got a package. Somebody sent me a package. Who sent me a package? And it's hanging out at Well One's house. I got to get over there. Got to get over there and pick it up so we can unbox that bad boy. Laying in bed, working. Oh, yeah, you got to go to work in the morning. Yeah, that's right. It is. It is a Monday night. Got to get up and get to work in the morning. Look what I got in the mail today. They're not screeners. We actually bought these. But look at this. Well, I just got these. There's nothing out there. One for me, one for Fat Samurai Guy. Because they just came out. They were just released. Rolf Konevsky. So next time I run into Rolf, got to get him to sign mine right here. But man, nothing out there. And I know Rolf drops into what's that place called? Dark Delicacies from time to time. So I'm gonna have to try and get to one of those signings and get Rolf to sign my There's Nothing Out There. But this movie is hilarious. But anyways, let's recap what we talked about in the show so far. So anyways, congrats to Rocka on winning Krampus and Pumpkinhead, 2 of my absolute favorites, and the keychain from The Shining and the keychain from Friday the 13th. Big horror movie prize package going to Rocka Village out there. And again, I dig Ops Hangout. I dig OGP. I said Ops. OGP's Hangout movie chat. Well, appreciate that, Ingrid. Appreciate that. How much is the Amazon gift card at? I remember sending something quite a few times. Larry, I'm gonna have to go back and look. I don't even remember. We'll figure that out in the next giveaway. We'll do the Amazon gift card. Yeah, I should take a train, you guys, soon. Yeah, 100%. We need to figure that out. We need to make it. We need to work it out. Maybe you know what? We need to maybe we can work it out around Thanksgiving and do like a wet movie crew reunion at Cinestalkers or something around Thanksgiving. Get down there, have a little feast and party it up or something. That would be awesome to try and get everybody together and break in Cinestalkers' new pad like that or something. That's what we totally need to try and do that. But again, Warhorse One from our good friends at Wellgo USA coming out tomorrow on Blu-ray and DVD. This is a fun movie. I just watched it last night. If you want to check it out, if you're not into physical media, you can get this. You can stream it on Peacock Network and I think Amazon Prime. You can check out Warhorse One. It was a good movie. I really enjoyed it. Little Red Dawn vibes, little Rambo vibes at different times. But this guy right here has to get this girl. And for being a little girl, she's supposed to be 5 in the movie. I don't know how old she really is. But she was a pretty good actress. I was pretty impressed. Usually child actors kind of get on my nerves because they're not that great. She was pretty good. Anyways, this was a fun movie about this guy trying to save this little girl during the U.S. Withdrawal from Afghanistan just a couple years ago. Warhorse One coming out tomorrow. And man, talking about going back to the physical media, let me go ahead and kill the music here for a minute here while we're talking, so we're not driving you guys nuts with that same music. But it's a wonderful knife. This movie looks fun. Watched the trailer for it a few days ago. It looks like a lot of fun, coming out in theaters this week. I will be checking it out in theaters, putting up a review for you this weekend of that. Also, a movie I couldn't care less about personally, but the Marvels coming out this week. I just don't care. I know superhero fans and everything, the diehards are going to be all about it. That's great. I'm still, the Marvel fatigue has just still got me. So I won't be checking that out. Physical media tomorrow, Violent Night coming out on 4K tomorrow. And also got to mention Creep Eye Econ. The tickets are on sale. Tickets went on sale on Halloween. And the VIP passes are already, as of a couple days ago, the VIP passes were already over 50% sold out. The VIP passes are going to sell out. The regular tickets are going to sell out. It is a 3-day convention this time coming up, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And it's the official, as it says down below, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 50th anniversary reunion. There's going to be So many more guests coming, I know, because they've announced a few, but knowing how many guests Creep IE has had in the past, they're nowhere near done. So I'm very excited about that. Also, something I don't have a little slide here for, but I should. I wish I did. December 16th, there's a pop-up happening out at Arts Sideshow. Let me make sure. Saturday, December 16th. Yes. Saturday, December 16th, there's going to be a pop-up out at Arts Sideshow. Man, the guest list, Lee Waddell's going to be there. Let me see if I can pull it up. Robert Mukes is going to be there. It's like a parking lot convention more than an actual, just a pop-up. Let me see here. I got to find Arts and I'll tell you who else is going to be there. But if you're in Southern California and you don't have anything going on that day, you know what? Maybe I'll just pull this up. Oh, no, wait. I want the one with the guests on it. Here we go. Yeah, let me pull this up. Let's see if I can make that a little bit smaller there. Oh, no, it went too small. Too small. It's not small. It's thin. It's not small. It's thin. What movie is that from? You guys know that reference? Here we go. Let me pull this up. Show you who's all going to be there. This is pretty cool. Bump, 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 bump. Boink. There it is. So look at that. You're going to have from House of Thousand Corpses, amongst many, many other movies, Robert Mukes, Christine Elise from Child's Play, 90210, all kinds of different things, right? She's going to be there. Eileen Dietz from The Exorcist is going to be there. Lee Waddell is going to be there. And William Perry from Nightmare on Elm Street 3, amongst other things, is going to be there. Look at that lineup. This is a pop-up in a parking lot. You're going to be able to go up, meet them, get things autographed from them. This is what's mind-blowing is that they're doing a toy drive, which here it is. If you go there with your kids, you don't have to buy anything. And it's not about us giving toys. They're not accepting toys. You go there, you take your kid, and Nick, the boys over at Fearsome Figures and Art Sideshow and stuff, they're giving away toys to kids. So, it's a toy giveaway, not a toy drive. And so Nick has got some cool things lined up that he's going to be giving away. So if you've got a little one, Fonzie, red alert Fonzie. If you've got a little one, Wet Movie One, you gotta let Fonzie know. If you guys maybe I'll carpool out to this Art Sideshow pop-up on December 16th. It's a work day for you. You got to get out of work. But even if you can't go, Fonzie needs to get there because I know Fonzie has a young man in that household that would probably enjoy some of the gifts that they're going to be giving away at Art Sideshow. So I can't wait. This is going to be a lot of fun. I'll be there. It'll be my second time going to Art Sideshow. Cannot wait. So, man, Creep IE just around the corner at the very beginning of February. Got to get your tickets. And Art Sideshow. It's free. Art Sideshow is free. You just roll in there. It's a lot of fun. So, and there's a record store with movies and stuff next door that I'm definitely going to be checking out. So, man, it should be a lot of fun. Middle of December. So, let's see here. So we're talking about that. We talked about that. And then what else we got to talk about here today? I don't know, man. I don't know. What else we got to talk about? This is something we haven't talked about in a while. Do I make you uncomfortable? I'm just wondering. Do I make you uncomfortable? Do I? Does this image here make you look uncomfortable? Let me take that down for a second. Do I make you look uncomfortable? How's this image feeling? Are you enjoying that right now? What about if I threw in a little bit of this?
When I was a baby, you always used to hold me to your breast. I loved your breast so much, Mama. When I was a baby, you always used to hold me to your breast. I loved your breast so much, Mama. When I was a baby, you always used to hold me to your breast.
We just went full cringe. We went full cringe right there. Sean 420, have a good night. Where do you get it signed? At Texas Chainsaw Creep IE. You know what, NG? I don't know. I don't have a Texas Chainsaw Massacre poster or anything started. A Leatherface NECA maybe it would be cool to get something like that and get that signed. But I'm not sure. I don't have a Texas Chainsaw Massacre thing that I have designated to get signed yet. But maybe something like that. OGP, you always make me feel uncomfortable. Well, thank you, Robert. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished here. That's what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. Have you, especially if that comes out loud and like other people can hear what you're watching or whatever. OGP, have you watched Alice Sweet Alice 2? It's great. No, I have not. Alice Sweet Alice. Is that a horror movie? I've not seen that. I'm gonna start making notes because there was my brother Rob threw out a couple titles, and a couple of you all have thrown out titles that I need to Alice Sweet Alice that I need to make note of because I got a movie list that I'm putting together for Gail. So because Gail wants to know what movies I need to get copies of or haven't seen or whatever. Gail wants to send me something. So I need to put together a list. So I got to add those. To them. I know this isn't pertaining to movies, but I did see all the comic books, man. It's going to be a lot of giveaways. But did you see all the? Yes. So Larry. Yes, I want you to understand something, Larry. God, man, I love you, Larry, and I love everything you've sent. You got to understand. This is a horror movie channel. We talk about horror movies. We're not a comic book based channel. We will give away some of the comic books at some point, but we're not a giveaway based channel, and we do giveaways from time to time and stuff, but we're not always giving away stuff, and we're not a comic book channel. So we will give them away, but don't hold your breath. It could take a while to get there, Larry. It could take a while. Next giveaway, and it's one giveaway a night. If we're doing giveaways, we're not stacking it up the whole night. It takes away from all the time of talking about movies and stuff. So we will get to them, Larry, but it's going to take some time. It's a horror. You got to check it out. Alice Sweet Alice. It's a horror. Nice. And I wrote it down. I made a note of it, Rocka, already. I will be checking that out. William Refrigerator Perry. What, Mr. Bones? What's going on there? What's going on? You ever seen the movie The Mean One about Mr. Grinch? Is that a kind of like a horror movie spoof of it? I don't think I've seen. I mean, we've all seen, How the Grinch Stole Christmas or whatever. But I don't think I've seen a movie called The Mean One. I don't think I have, Nick B. I don't. But I've added to the list. I will look for it and I will check it out. But man, what a fun giveaway there. It's been a while. I enjoy the giveaways. I don't like when they take up the whole night, and that's all the focus has to be on and everything. But it is fun doing the giveaways, and I hope Rocka enjoys this gift package here. This prize package of Pumpkinhead, Krampus, and these keychains. Really, really do. You said William Perry at that event. Attempt to be funny, haha. So forgive me. Yeah, no, different William Perry, Mr. Bones. Sometimes things go right over my head. Sometimes they do. And talking about different subjects, getting on different topics. I'm adjusting here. I'm adjusting the nards over here. I've been sitting in one spot for a while, so pardon me while I readjust the boys down there. We watched Yummy 2019 on Shudder last night. Funny zombie movie with some great kills. I agree. Yummy is a fun movie. I enjoyed Yummy. I really, really did. I don't remember what I rated it. I would probably say, like on Letterboxd, I'd probably give it 4 stars out of 5. But a fun movie. I definitely recommend that one. Anybody hasn't seen it, good watch there. Good call, House of G fam. Yeah, I enjoyed that one. I never thought I win. It's all good. It's all good. I hope you do, and hopefully you win more. Someone should make a mashup superhero movie. Yeah. Superhero horror movie. Well, and I think like The Boys is kind of an attempt at that, like with that series. And there are some darker movies, horror, like I think, the new Batman movie, I think was an attempt to kind of get in between horror and superhero. It definitely had a horror vibe to it. And what else was I thinking of that came out not too long ago? Horror, the superhero wise, it was kind of horror-ish. I do. Indeed, I indeed have nards. They may or may not have been snipped, but they're still there. They are. Brightburn is superhero horror. Yeah, Brightburn. Yeah, you know what? Man, why is that name so familiar to me, yet I can't place it? I'm Googling it. Oh, yes. No, Brightburn. Good call, Mr. Bones. Yes, Brightburn is a good movie too. Yes. I like that one. Good call, Mr. Bones. Yeah. Nope. I knew I was like, I recognize that name, but that's like the kid, right? Who just like starts like wreaking havoc on the family and stuff. And like that's the one where he like blows up the house and stuff at the end, right? Yeah, very good movie. The kids, pretty much Kid Superman. Yes. New Mutants, I haven't seen that, but yeah, Brightburn, good stuff right there. Very good stuff. But man, look at that. How time flies. We've been going for an hour and 40 minutes, and unless anybody has any other topics or anything that they want to address this evening, I think we're going to go ahead and wind down the show for the evening, wind down the stream here. But let's see. Did anyone like the VHS movies? You know what, Tech 360? So I haven't seen any of them yet, and I keep hearing, like new ones coming out, this and that, and I haven't seen any of those yet. I'm curious, does anybody else like them or recommend them, or which ones are like should I check out? Because there's a few of them now, right? But I have not seen any of them yet. Yeah, he has all superpowers. That kid, man, that movie nuts. That movie was nuts. Tried the first VHS, couldn't get into it. Okay, interesting. Because it was like VHS 84 or whatever. Weren't people saying it kind of had like a Stranger Things vibe kind of to it or something? I think the second is my good one out of them. Okay. Yeah, and that's I need to watch those the VHS movies. I've been they're like they've been there, and I've been meaning to get to them. I just haven't got to them yet. Hopefully one day I can come to California, hang out with you legends. Robert, see, that would be epic. That would be absolutely epic, and you would always be welcome to come hang out with us, any one of us. Yeah, you're a great dude. Definitely one of the long distance members there. Shots fired. Shots fired. Whataburger is a bad horror movie. About an hour and a half, you'll never get back. No. So when my brother and I were driving, when he moved out to Texas, we were driving out there, and I was like, I want to stop and get a Whataburger. I want to try it again. It's been a while. I had a bad experience there. We got to stop and check it out. We get into this line, and oh my God, it took forever. And then they were out. They didn't have any carbonated sodas. They didn't have spicy ketchup. And then they jacked up my order. Like, if I was not riding in his car, that literally would have been another incident where I threw the cheeseburger out the window. It literally would have. But I was in his car. I didn't want him to get a ticket or whatever. But I was so furious. So furious. No, Whataburger. Yeah. That it is an hour and a half of your life you will never get back. Yep. And then whatever time you spend sitting on the toilet afterwards too. I was thinking more along the lines of fake superhero that goes off the rails, sort of like Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Oh, okay, gotcha, Kevin. Kind of like, yeah, like instead of like a fairy tale kind of thing, like, or or whatever, like a children's movie like Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, what would be a good one? But there's I think, like The Boys, it's not directly a superhero that we've loved that went off the rails. But it's, superheroes that are bad people. But that would be fun. That would be fun if somebody could ever do that. But you got to get the rights. And I think a lot of the superhero movies, they still, they're not going to let those copyrights go anytime soon. Do you think we'll ever see a true Creepshow 3 or another high budget new Stephen King film? That's interesting. I don't. The problem is they made way too many Stephen King films that were like, made for TV movies and stuff like that just were like, and to make a really good horror movie like that, especially out of a Stephen King book, you need a director like a Stanley Kubrick or something that can really, really nail it. And I don't know that there would be a lot of directors out there that could accomplish that. Yeah. Look at Larry coming through with the jokes. Haven't seen Way Up Dude. Have not seen Way Up Dude tonight with our joke of the day. But Larry got a joke. Why did the bicycle fall over? It was too tired. Get it? Two tires on a bike. Funny stuff, Larry. Great stuff right there. Great stuff. I do have something to address. I'm done with work for the night. Thank God. What a long day. Lots of trash, OGP. Lots of trash. I'm sorry to hear that. Glad you're done with work. Hopefully you have a smooth ride home and get some rest and relax. Maybe watch a little TV or something. Sorry you had a bad experience with that Whataburger. Yeah, you know what? I've had a couple bad experiences. I've had one good experience, and that was when on the way to Texas, when I went with my daughter, who's now in Navy boot camp, when we were riding out to Texas to go visit my brother, we stopped by Supervillain's grave, and Supervillain always wanted to take me to Whataburger. So in his honor, I was like, okay, let's stop by. Let's get a Whataburger from the Whataburger by his house. So I know he went there all the time. Got a Whataburger from that place and got a Dr. Pepper. Went over, I think it was Dr. Pepper. Might have been Diet Coke. I think it was a Dr. Pepper. Went over to Supervillain's grave and had my cheeseburger there with Supervillain. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to have a burger with me, but it meant something to me to be there and do that. And that experience was great. The burger was decent. They got it right. And the drink was good. And, it was a good experience. But, to me, Whataburger is just like, it's like Burger King or something. It's just a fast food burger joint. I know a lot of people rave about it and everything, but it just is, not hating on it, but, at fast food restaurants, you have good experiences, you have bad experiences. A lot of times more bad experiences and good experiences at any fast food restaurant, and so Whataburger is not excluded from that list. That's the way I look at it. Not hating on them. Do you watch SmackDown, OGP? Did you see SmackDown tonight? No, not really into wrestling. I haven't watched wrestling in a long time, ever since. So I remember being, I don't know, 10, 11, 12 years old. And, and so my brother and I went to, I think it was just me and Rob went to a wrestling. I don't remember if Richard was there or not. But at least the two of us went to a wrestling down in San Diego at the San Diego Sports Arena with our dad. And, we were big fans of wrestling back, and they had like the rubber action figures and stuff, and the wrestling ring and all that. And then at that point, I did not know wrestling was fake. And then our older brother, Richard, like ruined it for me at dinner one night. Like, wrestling's fake, right? And I was devastated. And, after that, kind of lost interest. And it's never been the same for me ever since then. Went through a Whataburger drive-through a couple of weeks ago with my buddy. Finally got to the window, and they said our order never got through. So we went to In-N-Out. Wow. Yeah, you know what? I've had some bad experiences with Whataburger. And this is the flip side of the coin. And I know the Whataburger versus In-N-Out rivalry. I get it. But I will tell you this. I have never had a bad experience with In-N-Out. I've been to In-N-Out Burger hundreds of times. And they've never messed my order up. And you get through the line pretty quickly. It's not like Whataburger and In-N-Out. You can be in long lines. Get through the line. It moves pretty quickly, even though it's really long. They've never messed up my order. And the flavor is amazing. It's a unique flavor that no other fast food chain has. So I'm sorry, to me, hands down, In-N-Out is hands down heads and shoulders above Whataburger. They just, hundreds of times. They've never messed up my order. I've been to Whataburger like 4 or 5 times, and all but once they've screwed up my order. So, and one of the times I was having the breakfast because somebody was telling me about the breakfast. I think Supervillain was telling me about the breakfast burritos or something. And I went there and I had the breakfast and I was like, this is nothing special. It's nothing special. But anyways, I don't want to dive into the whole Whataburger versus In-N-Out argument or whatever. But to me, I'm going to go with In-N-Out just because I've never had a bad experience. How old is Robert C. Larry? I'm not sure. If he wants to divulge that information, that's up to him. But that's not really something that I dive into. Is with people's personal stuff. Last time I watched wrestling was about 15 years ago. Yeah, probably a lot longer than that for me, Robert. Do you like Silence of the Lambs? Oh, Rocka. That deserves a really long hand rub like this. Ooh. Silence of the Lambs and The Shining are my all-time two favorite movies. They're tied. One day I could lean one way or the other, but Silence of the Lambs, I broke down a little while ago, not too long ago, and I have an Anthony Hopkins autograph coming in the mail at some point, which will be put up on the wall back here somewhere behind me. I absolutely love Silence of the Lambs. I have the Criterion Silence of the Lambs. I have a gigantic, where is it? Oh, the poster's over here right now. Here, I'll show you how much. Does this answer your question? Yeah, I love Silence of the Lambs. Yep. Really do. I have like 3 different Hannibal Lecter Funko Pops. 3 or 4? 1, 2, 3. 3 different Hannibal Lecter Funko Pops. Love them. Love the movie. I love everything Hannibal. Even Hannibal Rising. I know a lot of people hate on Hannibal Rising. But to me, in order, I love Silence of the Lambs first. Then I would say Red Dragon. Then Manhunter. Then Hannibal. Then Hannibal Rising. So Hannibal Rising probably the least of that. And then somewhere in there, even the franchise, the TV show with Mads Mikkelsen. I love that too. So everything Hannibal Lecter. I love it all. I love it all. That's cool. Anthony is such a marvelous actor. I've been wanting to watch Martin with Anthony. Yeah, you know what? Anthony Hopkins. Anything I see with Anthony Hopkins, I pick it up. Even if I've never heard of it or watched it or whatever, I pick it up. And I know somewhere over here I've got something that I still need to watch with Anthony Hopkins, but I can't think of what it is right now. I'd be digging around over here looking for it amongst my other couple thousand movies. But man, yeah, Red Dragon is a phenomenal movie. Absolutely love Red Dragon. But man, Silence of the Lambs, I just love it. Absolutely love it. It is absolute classic. Absolutely love that movie. Anything Hannibal Lecter. I know I don't look like it, but I'm 51 and I'm not ashamed to admit it. Well, that's cool, Robert. Nice. You know, and no, you don't, you know, and probably going to the gym and keeping yourself healthy is doing you some good. Story is real. Lotion. Oh, on the skin. Yeah, Rob. I need to know again because I've been looking for that and I couldn't find that podcast. So Rob was telling me, yeah. So the story of Buffalo Bill being, like kind of based on a true story, that Silence of the Lambs, where the guy is like cutting women's skin off to make like a bodysuit for himself, was like a real thing. And I want to hear that podcast because I've had some time at work and stuff like where I can like listen. So I need to hear that. I need to hear that podcast. Did you ever watch Martin with Anthony? I haven't watched it yet. I don't know. I'm not sure if I know that movie or not. Oops, that's wrong. Let me see. Is it a movie or a TV show? Raka, is that as I'm trying to pull up? Boom. Titles. Oh, is this? Oh no, it's Doc Martin. Martin, the TV show. Martin, is it this? Is it from 1977? Let's see here. Top cast. Oh, Tom Savini's in this one. Is Tom Savini? George Romero? Is this? I don't know if I don't see his name credit in here. But man, there's a movie called Martin from 1977, directed by George Romero, that I have not seen. Man, add that to the list. What year did that movie come out? Rocco, I'm very curious. Ed Gein inspired Silence of the Lambs and Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah, I think it's a dummy one. Okay. Gary Heindick was a serial killer. Buffalo Bill was based on. Okay, nice. Yeah, I need to. Jim does help. It sure does. But yeah, I can't. Maybe if I just search Anthony Hopkins. And then find out, go back through his acting. 145 different things that he's been in. But Martin, I don't know. I don't. The name Martin doesn't ring a bell, and I am searching frantically for it. But there's, man, so many good movies that Anthony Hopkins has been in, and I won't say every movie he's done has been great, but there's been a lot that are good. So let's see here. Starting down at the bottom, things that I know that I've seen that he has been great in. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see. I don't know much from him from the early 70s. Audrey Rose from 77. The Elephant Man, from 1980. Elephant Man, good movie. The Hunchback of Notre Dame. The Bounty. The Bounty is where I was really first introduced to Anthony Hopkins. Mutiny, I think it's just called The Bounty, but it's about the mutiny on the Bounty, the story. Why am I drawing a blank on Mel Gibson's name? But man, Laurence Olivier, Anthony Hopkins, Mel Gibson, man, Daniel Day-Lewis, Liam Neeson, what a friggin' cast. If you've never seen the movie The Bounty, man, I really, really recommend it. Such a great movie. Let's see here. Other movies that I've seen with Mr. Anthony Hopkins. Of course, Silence of the Lambs. Free Jack. Free Jack's good. Bram Stoker's Dracula. I've never seen Nixon. The movie Richard Nixon came out in 95. I don't know if that something I need to see. I've never seen that. Mask of Zorro. Meet Joe Black is good. Of course, Hannibal and Red Dragon. Human Stain is pretty good. Fracture is great. Love Fracture. And others that I love. The Right is great. And man, when I first saw Anthony Hopkins pop up in Thor, I was like, no way. Red 2, movie's okay. Solace is a great movie. Love Solace. But man, he's just been in so many good things. And Two Popes, I haven't watched that yet, so I don't know about Two Popes. And some of his newer movies, but man, so many great movies. Absolutely love Anthony Hopkins. Cannot wait to get his autograph and add it to the collection. I really can't. It's Magic 1978. Okay, Magic 1978. That's the movie, supposedly really good. Okay, Magic. Okay, so MAGC. Okay, Magic from 1978. Yeah, no, I don't think I have seen that. Let's see. Oh, a ventriloquist is at the mercy of his vicious dummy when he tries to renew a romance with his high school sweetheart. Interesting. Okay. Oh, it's Anne Margaret. Oh, and Burgess Meredith. Wow. Great cast here. Huh. I'll definitely have to check that out. It's on the list. I'll definitely have to check it out. That's cool. You might like Nixon. I would say yes. You should check it out. Okay, cool. It's kind of factual, right? It's based. It's like not like a pretend what happened. It's kind of like really about Richard Nixon stuff, right? Which the Richard Nixon Library is not far from here. I intend on going there one day because we've been going to all the presidential libraries. One day I will get there and go check it out. So very good stuff. I'll be checking it out. But yeah, the podcasts with the real stories, the real crime stories are a lot of fun. So I'm definitely going to have to check out that Gary Heindick. But man, definitely going to have to check that out. A lot of fun tonight, everybody. It's been a lot of fun. I appreciate everybody hanging out. And hopefully you have a great week. We'll do it again next week. Look for video this weekend of my review of this movie right here called It's a Wonderful Knife that will be coming out this week. I'll be checking that out, and I will be putting up a review for you this weekend. So be looking out for that. And otherwise, I will see you Monday. Maybe there'll be some other content this week. I'm not too sure. We shall see. Otherwise, look for that review and see you Monday night. It's been fun, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Take care of yourselves. I'm going now. Okay.